This is the future.
A lot of people said to me that the Arch and Hunt rewards are useless for Warframes. Now, I would like to know your opinion. Is it completely useless? Or are these people misjudging a feature again which didn't even come out yet? Let me know in the comments section below. If you ask me personally, I don't think that the whole new Arch and Hunt system rewards are not completely useless. Do take note that we only got a glance on what's to come in the new system. It only showcased the defensive buffs of the new system, and we haven't seen the offensive and utility part of it. These players are saying that it is useless because of armor and health are completely useless when it comes to survivability. Like I have said, we only seen 1/3 of the buffs from Arch and Hunt, and if you think that is enough to conclude that the new system is trash, then you are totally wrong. We might see something broken and busted in the new system, that might get nerfed in the future, but let's not even go there and wait until we see the full picture. I also get that people are not fun with armor and health in terms of survivability, especially those who runs high level content in the game. 90% damage reduction in your health will not be as good as invulnerability at high level. The same with health regen, and if you pair the two survivability option, they will still not be as good as invulnerability or invisibility. As many endurance players say, the best way to deal with level 9999 enemies is either they don't see you, or they can't damage you. So, this leads to our topic for this video, and that is the best way to survive any enemies, or what we call as the best immortality trick in Warframe. If you guessed that it's shield gating, then you are a smart lad. But the question is, how can you abuse the shield gating mechanic that you can make almost every Warframe in the game immortal? Now, let's be honest here, shield gating mechanic is not as easy as getting shield and shield regen, and waiting for it to go down 0 and you get the invulnerability. Shield gating is an effect that occurs when shields are fully depleted. Take note of the word fully depleted, which prevents any excess damage leaking into the health pool. Warframes, Companions, and Necromesh saw Khorne bots gain 1.3 seconds of invulnerability upon hitting the shield gate, only resetting when shields are allowed to fully replenish. If the shield is still in the process of recharging after the gate has activated, the shield gate will only last for 0.33 seconds. The shield gates of Hildren, allies affected by Hildren's Haven, allies affected by Protea's Grenade Fan, and Railjacks instead last for 3 seconds. As shield gating resets upon fully restoring shields, Warframes with low max shields or regeneration can exploit this by reducing shields. Based from its description, we need some things to abuse that 1 second invulnerability. One is that you need something that will cut down your shield to a lower level, but allows you to regenerate it faster than the shield mod regen available. Shield regen mods are too slow in terms of regenerating shield. The fastest way would be the brief respite aura that gives you shield per energy spent, and the augur mod set that do the same thing. Do I need to have all augur mods plus brief respite? The answer is no, you don't have to. In fact, brief respite is enough in my opinion as long as you have an ability which you can cast faster before some players say nerf that shit. Why lower shield values though, squad leader? The more shield you have, the better, right? Because you can pair that with adaptation that works with shield and reduce damage. You can use this as a second layer of defense before even getting to the shield gating mechanic. Right? It is better, right? Not exactly. Take note that shield gating mechanics and vulnerability only works when you fully depleted your shield, and it restarts if you have fully recovered all your shields. That is why I did not advise higher shield values, because even with the augur mods and brief respite, paired with shield regen, this will not be enough to get all your shields back almost every time. It is better to lower your shield values, and the best way to do it is through the decaying dragon key that lowers your shield level. Digital Extremes did add these dragon keys way back to punish players, which I don't get why, but it has now a purpose. Well, I guess that Digital Extremes mean to use it this way, right? So, you know how to lower your shield, and restart shield gating with full shield using brief respite and the augur mods. Now, the last thing you should know is that to abuse the shield gating mechanic, you should use a fast casting ability, and it also must be recastable. Those Warframes that has this ability can easily abuse shield gating, and it is way better on those cast to Warframe like Mag or even Lavos. But there's one trick to rule them all, and that is using Seren's Molt ability. Subsume it in your favorite Warframe, then use brief respite and augur mods, then add a bit of range. and you will be immortal every time you cast Molt. It is very dependable since Molt also has this aggro feature wherein enemies will shoot the Molt instead of you and your allies. This give you enough time to regenerate your shield, and allowing you to abuse shield gating easily. It even works with Sarin, making the Warframe immortal, and mind you, this is nothing new, and it has been in the game since shield gating was initially released. Many don't understand it yet, especially those new players, and I hope this video help you in understanding the shield gating mechanic. Now, let me know about your thoughts on the shield gating mechanic. Let's discuss it in the comment box below. Before you leave, I would give some additional tips. Panzerwolf Apilla with the Martyr Symbiosis mod also helps in the shield gating. It adds as an extra layer of survivability. Also, knockdown negation mods would be crucial so you won't get fucked up by those Eximus units that slams the ground and knock you down. I don't know if Prime Surefooted will be the same, but I hope they will continue to give 100% knockdown resistance to passive abilities like Poison the Unruh Focus. Thank you so much for watching. Squad Leader signing off.